Thomas Jefferson, sage or prophet? The God who gave us life gave us liberty at the same time. The greatest danger to American freedom is a government that ignores the Constitution. I predict future happiness for Americans if they can prevent the government from wasting the labors of the people under the pretense of taking care of them. To compel a man to subsidize with his taxes the propagation of ideas which he disbelieves and abhors is sinful and tyrannical. The issue today is the same as it has been throughout all history, whether man shall be allowed to govern himself or be ruled by a small elite. The federal government is our servant, not our master. The will of the people is the only legitimate foundation of any government, and to protect its free expression should be our first objective. I think myself that we have more machinery of government than is necessary. Too many parasites living on the labor of the industrious. There is no justification for taking away an individual's freedom in the guise of public safety. When you abandon freedom to achieve security, you lose both and deserve neither. It is believed that these elementary schools will be better managed by the governor and council or any other general authority of the government than by the parents within each ward. It is a belief against all experience. Whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it and to institute a new government. When once our republic is corrupted, there is no possibility of remedying any of the growing evils but by removing the corruption and restoring its lost principles. Every other correction is either useless or a new evil. Rebellion to tyranny is obedience to God. Evil triumphs when good men do nothing. A true patriot will defend his country from its government. Leave no authority existing not responsible to the people. The tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. Equal rights for all, special privileges for none. Men of quality are not threatened by women of equality. I never considered a difference of opinion in politics, in religion, in philosophy as cause for withdrawing from a friend. No generation has a right to contract debts greater than can be paid off during the course of its own existence. Government big enough to supply everything you need is big enough to take everything you have. The course of history shows us that as government grows, liberty decreases. Democracy is 51% of the people taking away the rights of the other 49%. The government you elect is the government you deserve. Let your gun, therefore, be your constant companion on your walks. Laws that forbid the carrying of arms disarm only those who are neither inclined nor determined to commit crimes. Such law makes things worse for the assaulted and better for the assailants. They serve rather to encourage than to prevent homicides, for an unarmed man may be attacked with greater confidence than an armed man. Experience hath shown that even under the best forms of government, those entrusted with power have, in time and by slow operations, perverted it into tyranny. You know well the government always kept a kind of standing army of newswriters who, without any regard to truth or what should be like truth, invented and put into papers whatever might serve the government ministers. The press is impotent when it abandons itself to falsehood. No government ought to be without critique, and where there is free press, no one ever will. It is error alone which needs support of the government. Truth can stand by itself. Educate and inform the whole mass of the people. They are the only sure reliance for the preservation of our liberty. Honesty is the first chapter in the book of wisdom.